Okay, we are going to learn testing here, right? We are here to learn testing. First of all, before we are here to learn automation testing. We are here to learn automation testing. But before learning automation, we should be aware with what is meant by testing first of all, then what is meant by manual testing, what are the drawbacks of using manual testing, then why we are going to automation testing. This is the strategy what we want to follow before learning any automation tool. Okay. First, what is meant by testing? Why we need to test a product? What is the reason why we need to test a product? We can develop a product and release it to the market, right? What is the purpose of testing? What the knowledge, what you know, you can tell. It's not good. It should be error free. The product should be error free. For example, not only related to software, let us take in case of hardware. For example, I am manufacturing a car, Maruti Suzuki Swift. I need to test the car whether that is stable enough to run in the road, and we will test that in different conditions. I will test it in the rain, I will test it in water, I will test it, I will keep the car for more than 2 years under sunlight and check whether the paint is shading. I will check in with different levels. Okay, I will ride more than 150 kilometers and check whether it is giving some vibrations or not, or else whether it is going more than 150 kilometers or not. At the time, I will try to give a sudden jerks and I will see whether airbags are working, functioning properly or not. All the conditions I need to check whether the car is working fine or not. And in the night times, I want to test drive the vehicle and check whether the lighting is correct or not. There are a lot of ways to test that particular car, right? In the same way, when they develop a particular product or a software or a project or whatever it might be, they need to test that particular product or a project, whatever they develop. Okay, and check whether it meets the customer requirements or not. Customer will be giving you a product. For example, a customer from a shop guy gives you a requirements. Develop develop a product called some abc.com. My shop name is abc. Develop a website called abc.com so that I can sell all my goods under that abc.com. In that case, you want to develop a website called abc.com. You want to keep all the products inside that, and any buyers can buy that. While they are buying, if they are getting any errors, then of course no one will start using that product. It should be bug free to do that. That is what we will be as a tester. Anyhow, when developer is developing, he will test that product and he will give it. Then again, why tester has to test that separately? What is the reason? Because only one developer cannot develop the entire product. Many developers will develop the product. There are some common pages what each and everyone will share. For example, if they are developing a product called Gmail, there are many functionalities in the Gmail: compose mail, inbox, start, send mail, drafts, settings, lot of things. Each and every functionality will be developed by different person, and all the people has to share a common page called login. After logging only they can do that. Okay, so that the person who is developing inbox functionality, he will check whether his functionality is working fine or not. The person who is developing drafts, he will check whether his functional. But as a together, no one will check, and tester will do that. Of course, tester will do that. In case of if a single developer is developing a product, also tester needs to develop, because he will think in the way of how to develop a product, not how the end user will use the product. Right? But tester, what he does is he will think as a end user and he will test the product whether that is working fine or not. Are you understanding why we need to test? This is to brief about what is meant by testing. Okay, now there are some set of rules what we have to follow while we are testing. There are some set of rules what we want to follow while we. For example, I have a product called Gmail. I have a product called Gmail. I need to test this product. Okay, what everyone does is in the industry, they will write some test cases here, and they will start writing the test cases, and they will start executing the test cases and check whether the product is working fine or not. Now what we are going to do is we are going to write the test cases. We are going to write the test cases here. We are imagine that I am working in a company called Google, and I have got a product called product called Gmail, and I'm going to write the test cases for this Gmail product. Already you see before starting writing the manual test cases, any test cases, what you want to do is you want to thoroughly analyze the product first. You want to thoroughly analyze the product first. Then only you can go through that. First you want to thoroughly analyze the product. You know the Gmail product. Already you are already gone with these things, right? First I will give an email ID and click on next, and I will log in into the okay, done. Now in this Gmail functionality I have compose mail functionality, inbox functionality, stat, important, send mail, all this, and settings functionality, profile functionality, lot of functionalities are there. What is the purpose of compose mail? To compose a mail and send a mail to a user, to another user. We will be using compose mail. Inbox to receive the mails. We know the functionality, but in case when you are going and working in some companies, first and foremost you will not be aware with the product first. They will be giving the description of the product. You want to go through the product, you want to read the product description and go through that, and someone will give a KT to you, also knowledge transfer to you about the product. You want to go through the product first, analyze the product, then start writing the test cases. Okay, before these functionalities I have some more functionalities. Before starting these functionality I have another functionality. What is that functionality? Before coming to inbox I have login functionality is there. I have a login functionality. Before login I have one more functionality. What is that? How can I get the credentials? I am logging in with pratap.kantam@gmail. Where did I get the credentials? No. How in the first page also, how I have got that? By? I need to create an account first, right? Without creating account I cannot get the credentials. First step is sign up, create an account. That is the first step. Then is login. Then I can go with inbox, whatever the things, whatever we want. What is the starting point of this product for us? No, before logging in, create an account or sign up. We can call it as sign up also. That is the starting point. We want to, when we analyze, we will analyze what is the starting point of the product. Sign up is the starting point. Then login is one functionality. Inbox is one functionality. These are the different functionalities what we have in our Gmail. In the same way, for each and every product we want to analyze all the functionalities in that, functionalities and scenarios in that. Then we want to analyze which is the starting point and start writing the test cases. Now I am going to start write the test cases here. Okay, start write the test cases here. Go to batch 84 and start writing the test. I am going to create a new folder called Gmail. Inside this I am going to create an Excel sheet. Company name, my company name is IIHT or else KRN Informatics. Under that, what is the product what you are going to work? Gmail. What is the functionality what you are going to test? Starting one, sign up. Under that, who is the author? Pratap is writing this document, and on which date? 16th July. I am writing this document. Are you understanding what I am writing here? In the same way, create documents for each and every functionality what you are going to test. Create a new Excel sheet here. What is the next functionality? What you are going to test? Login. Okay, what is the next functionality what you are going to test? Inbox. Follow the naming conventions. Don't forget to follow the naming conventions. Inbox. Next, compose. Whatever it has. Compose. whatever it has. Okay, write all the documents for that to test the products. Don't miss even a single functionality. Right, documents for now. You know what are the remaining documents what you need to write, right? Can you create this? What are the documents starting? You can create, right? Now I will take one for starting one and start writing the test cases inside that. Click on this and start writing the test cases here. Test case id, test case id is the starting precondition.
Test cases should be written in
Excel, or else we can, no, first this is the base point. They will write it in some tools like there are tools called there are many tools available in the market. I can say some TestRail is a product what we use. We can write it in Word document also. There are many tools available in the market. Different companies use different tools, but inside the tools also it will be like an Excel sheet only. Again, they'll keep this inside a website and they name that as a tool, but base they will follow as an Excel sheet only. If you know Excel sheet, how to write the test case in Excel sheet, writing in those tools are very easy. They'll just give a login to you. Just log in into that and start writing the test cases inside that. It's a very easy. Precondition. Next, test procedure. Test procedure. Expected result, actual result, status. Okay, now start writing the test cases. First test case, if you have, if they give, if companies provides id, you can give that krn underscore test underscore 1. I will follow some naming conventions. Few of them will follow the naming, I mean some test case ids. Few of them they will just write like serial numbers 1 2 3 like that. Okay, I will follow this convention. Okay, precondition. What is the I'll let you know about the precondition. As a first step, what I am going to do here is I am going to open gmail.com and hit enter. Okay, that is the first step. Enter www.gmail.com in the browser URL and hit enter. And hit enter. What is the expected results if I do this? A Gmail login page should be displayed with Google logo on the top of the page. Sign in into the continue to Gmail, then email or phone number text box, forget email link, more options link, next button, a footer with United States help, privacy and terms and conditions should be available. These things you have to write it here in expected results. Gmail login page should be displayed with Gmail login page should be displayed with following fields. First one, Google logo. If you want, you can completely write as Google on the top like that completely, or else you can Google logo. Sign in into Gmail to continue to Gmail text, then third, email or, that is the third one, right? Email or phone number field, email or phone number field. Fourth, like this you want to continue. You know what to write here, right? I have said start writing that. Okay, this is the first test case. What I let me give only the number itself. Precondition is browser should be installed for me. Browser should be installed into my machine, right? Browser should be installed. That is my precondition. This is one test case what I have written. I will let you know how to execute the test case later. First we can see how to write the test cases. Okay, what is the purpose of this document for me? I need to test the Gmail. Which functionality?
All inbox.
Is this document is
First sign up.
only for sign up functionality? I need to test only the sign up functionality. Other functionalities will be tested in other documents. In these documents my goal is to test the sign up functionality. Next I open the Gmail and verify this page. Next I want to click on more option and create an account. That is the next step for me, right? Create an account, because I need to test the create an account function. Next click on more option and click on create account link. Am I correct what I am doing here? Next, what I will be getting if I click on this? Gmail sign up page should be displayed. You want to explain all these things here? There is no way. Okay, Gmail. Every time you no need to write for a page. Once you appear once, you have to write it once. Next time also you will be working in the same page. At the time you no need to write each and every time. Well, at least once a time, once for a document you have to write once. Gmail sign up page should be displayed with the following fields. What are the fields? Google logo on the top right top left corner. Google logo on the top left corner. Second, sign in button on the top right corner. Sign in button on the top right corner. Sign in button on the top right corner. 3, create a Google account. Text. Fourth, first name field. Fifth, last name field. Sixth, choose your username.
Mention that spaces also, like if it's top left bottom.
Yeah, it is better if you mention. It will be good if you mention. That's not mandate. See, there is nothing a particular rule what you want to follow. How better we write, that good it's. Once they see the document, they'll say, "Oh, someone have written very good." Someone says that these documents are very poor. There is no way of testing the alignment. All those things they will tell like that. How good you write, that much you benefit. Okay, like this you want to start writing everything here. You know what to fill here, right? Second test case. Shall we move to the third test case? Before moving to the third test case, what is the precondition here? Gmail login page should be displayed. Before starting this test case, I need login page, right? That is a precondition of this test case. Gmail login page should be displayed. What is the third test case? Third test case. See, now my goal is to test this page, sign up page. That is my goal of this document, right? Third test case says okay, enter only spaces here and test whether this is working fine or not. It should not work, right? Again, give only special characters and test. That should not work. Again, give only numerics and test whether that is working fine or not. Again, what you do, give only spaces and some numerics. Still, it should not work. Try to give all the negative validations to that field and test it. That you want to document it now.
Okay, now the third test case will be inside that only.
Yeah, inside that.
First case was signing in. The second.
I want to navigate to this page, right, to test that. That's why I am writing the first and second, and third one starts the actual testing here of that particular page. Enter only spaces in the first name field and click on OK or next step button. Click on next step button. Click on next step button. Then what I want to do, click on next step button. If I enter only spaces and if I click on next step button, it has to show that you can't leave this field empty. What is the expected results? You can't leave empty, should be displayed at the bottom of that element or something. Okay, that is what you will be writing here. What is the precondition of this? Gmail
account,
what is that page?
sign up page.
Page should be displayed. Gmail sign up page should be displayed. Precondition, you know what it should be. Before coming to this, he will go to this page and start doing this. Then next test case, fourth test case.
Special character.
Enter only special characters. Enter only special characters in the first name field and click on login and click on next step. Again it will show you the same. If you enter only special characters here also, and if you click on next step button, again it will show you the same. Like this, give all the negative validations and test it. You know what to fill in the fifth one. Enter only numerics. Then enter only spaces and special characters, and enter only numerics and special characters. You can do a lot of combinations there. Try to give all the negative validations and test it, and finally give one positive validation. Okay, after doing all these things, by that you will end up with some 10th test case or 11th test case. Next, what you want to do, Gmail sign up page should be displayed and first name should be filled. That is the 11th test case. You know what to fill in these test cases up to 10 test cases. All the validations for first name, all the negative validations, and finally a positive validation also you will be giving. Okay, then coming to the 11th test case, this is the precondition. You want to open the sign up page and fill the first name field. Enter only spaces in the last name field and click on next step button. Are you understanding what I am doing? Here again should be present, should be displayed below last name field. Am I correct? Like this, you know what to fill the next test cases here. Like that, keep on doing the entire document. If you end up with this, finally you will end up with 100 or 150 test cases.
Doesn't have a last name, like for example, ABC is the only name.
But this product will not allow you, right?
Yeah, so we can't use it.
As per the product rules we want to test. Customer will give you the requirements. Customer will Google the one who is going to give. Your manager will give you some document. Last name should accept these characters, should not accept these characters. Based on that, you will be writing the test case. That is called marketing requirement document, MRD document. You will be having that with you when you are writing the test cases. Okay. When you are writing the test cases, initially you will not be having this page first of all. You will be having this page in the form of paint document or some image document, and you will be having MRD document with you. You have to read that and assume that you are doing that, and you want to write the test cases. Are you understanding how to write the test cases now? This is all about how to write the manual test cases. Take this into your notes. Okay, then I will give you time to take down this. Listen, this is how you write the test cases. Next, You will give this document to your manager or else some of your colleagues, and they will review this document. They will review this document. If there is any errors what you have did, if you are not tested properly, if you have not written test cases properly, they will give you the review comments. Again you want to modify the documents, again send it to the review. This cycle has to iterate until unless your test cases are very good. Then once you are done, some other testers will take this and start testing. You will not test it. Most of them, those who have written the document, they will not test it. That is what happens, because you will be having a narrow way of thinking, but other might have a broad way of thinking and testing this application. Okay, some others will take and start testing the test. He will imagine that he don't know anything, and he will just read this and start doing this. Now what? Now let me execute this test case. He will start opening the document and start reading. Browser should be installed. If he has not installed, he will install the browser. Next what he will do, enter gmail.com in the browser URL and hit enter. Enter gmail.com in the browser URL and he will hit enter. Then he will check all these fields are available. If it is available, then he will type here Gmail login page is displayed. Earlier we have written should be displayed, but now the other person will write as is displayed with following fields. With following fields. With following fields. What are the fields? Google logo. All these things he will write. After finishing these things, right, he will compare both. If both are same, he will write a pass. If both are same, he will write as pass, or else he will write it as fail. Because if any one field is missing here, then of course that test case itself is fail. He will mark that in the red color and make this as fail, and mark that also as red color. Some developer who opens this document, he will go through all the red colors and he will try to fix the fix the product later. Are you getting how to test a product? These are like rules what you are following to test a product, right? Those are nothing but test cases how you are writing. Okay, take these things into your notes. Take these things into your note. That's all about this video. See, now we know how to test this manually. See, normally I will be having to test this entire Gmail product, I might end up with 1500 test cases or 1000 test cases. Imagine that you will be ending up with 1000 test cases by testing all the functionalities. On an average, an employee can test 30 test cases per day, 30 to 40 test cases per day. In that case, imagine that he is testing 30 to 35 test cases per day. How many employees are required to test this product? How many employees are required? Around 30 to 35 employees are required to test this product daily on a regular basis. Okay, it takes a lot amount of manpower to test the product. That's why what nowadays they are doing, they are converting these manual test cases into automation test scripts. Okay, that if you want to write the automation test scripts by seeing this manual testing, no need of any technical knowledge here. Yeah, right? Now, but if you want to write the manual test scripts, we need some knowledge how to write the automation test scripts. That is what we are going to see in the next coming classes. That is followed in the part 1. Selenium part 1 classes, part 1 videos onwards. That is what we are going to continue from the next. This is the prerequisites to learn any automation. Okay, that's all about this video. End of this video.